Yesterday, he crossed a line with me, and they moved him, saying that he wanted to leave, but he said that that wasn't true, and he was confused. He was going to the hospital, and then they were gonna take him and take care of him and shit, right? So anyway, they lied, and then they told him he couldn't come back unless he went to they said he couldn't be with me in the same nursing home unless he went to a different room. So they were telling me to stay with me, he has to do that, and they were telling me he didn't want to be with me. And then three of the nurses here have been fully, they figured out that they had to lie for the administration, because I was on the phone with Jeremy, and they said he doesn't want to be with you. That's emotional abuse. That's emotional abuse. It's instigating. It's against our rights, but they don't care. They get away with all of this. They get away with everything. Nobody cares. The state doesn't care. You can tell them everything, and they don't care. They're probably paid off. It's like a mafia. It's big business. Watch No Country for Old People. Remember, the movie's coming out soon. It's going to be a big deal, and I want all of you to pimp it, please. It's important. We need people to know what's happening to us, because it's fucking abuse. It's neglect. It's not valuing other humans based on their abilities, based on their health. I feel you, honey, and you can only do one thing, like one day at a time, even if it's like second by second. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's what I have to do, and people are judging how I'm surviving. You know, you don't get to, as long as someone is not hurting people, you don't get to decide how someone feels or how someone's, like, you know, it's just fucked. And also, this nursing home should not be making decisions about my medical care. I'm so alone. Everyone I love is either dead or they betrayed me. And you know what, Chica, or I think a lot more people have that problem than will tell you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Everybody tells me that I'm so negative, and I'm like, do you understand how much pain I'm in and how much they say I'm all about drama? No, drama is making issues when there are none, or you don't have to, okay? Dramatic is having dramatic shit happen, or people with drama affecting you. Yes, I will talk about shit. That's because I'm fucking traumatized or needing to talk about it. But I'm not talking about shit to hurt somebody. When Aminata came online yesterday, she did that to hurt me. I was online crying. A real friend would have been talking to me. A real friend would have been listening to me. A real friend wouldn't have said I'm about drama. And if they did, they would have said it offline, not in front of everyone, to give my bullies more reasons to talk about me. So really, if I'm just such a horrible person, nobody be my friend. Like, just leave me alone. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I've tried to do everything to be there for people, and I get gaslit every minute of every day. I know, and a lot of people, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely, I don't know who I can call. I really don't. And I don't even have messages right now, so I can't get messages from you guys. You have to add me on my Facebook and write to me, okay? But if you write something, I guess you should tell me. And then everybody from high school is ignoring me because I guess everyone's gossiping. And I don't understand why they wouldn't listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. I hate it when my nose is running. Damn it, now I have a cold. And now no one's gonna notice that I can't breathe because I have a fucking cold. Great. I shouldn't have gone to the dining room. I can't have my oxygen in because my nose isn't running, you know? I might need to get a new one too, and I don't know how to stop. I don't know if I can get like reinfected. I don't know about that kind of stuff as much as I should, you know? Sorry guys, I'm gonna change the song.
Right, I'm going to say this very clearly for anybody watching. If I see any comments from any of my fans, like physically threatening anyone because of this situation, I'm going to block you. I don't want you as a fan. I know that might sound hypocritical, but it's not what I'm about. You know what I mean? I'm expressing my anger in the way that I know how, and I can fight my own battles. I've made that very clear. I will block you, and you might think I'm a hypocrite for doing it, but I will. The second thing is, despite all of this stuff, you know what, like releasing a second part and stuff like that. I know
I'm watching something Ren said.
I don't give a fuck, mate.
I do better when I'm not talking, but it's hard because I'm in pain. I can't focus. You know, like I'm constantly focused on.
Your opponent is coming together and sorting it out with a little bit of humility, man. So all I really want, if Cujo or anyone from this team is watching, it's just a message being like, you know what, fucked up. Should've sold that sample, you know? Like, it was my bad.
Let me try to find a pen, but I can't promise you I'm gonna remember, but I'm gonna try.
At the end of the day, people suffer because they're deprived of music that they could relate to and they could listen to, you know? Even if you think it's shit, there are some people who don't, and there are some people who see that as a buoyancy aid, or they see that as a companion because they can relate to it because of their own health struggles and stuff, you know? So
I just want to make sure everybody understands the nursing home has not been documenting anything about like any of my diseases, and they have not helped me with any of my appointments except for I just get a ride. So they don't even know what's going on with me. I tell them, I email them, I give them updates, but they look at none of it. And then now when I try to get hospice, they don't even come see me. How are you going to do anything without seeing me? And if they didn't write anything down when my doctor mentioned shit like a million times, and you're literally treating all these things that are fucking like they can result in death either way, that's fucking eligible. I lost hella weight. I'm fucking eligible. They just don't fucking have the right stuff written down. And I told them in 2021, I said, you affect my insurance when you do not accurately document. And this is why I get mad. And they don't understand the impact because they don't think big picture. That's why I come on here and try to tell people about this stuff. That's why I try to make videos and show people. But now I feel like I have to make it private even though people need to see it. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, we have sexual abuse cases here and across the street. In fact, I know one of the people, and I didn't complain when they ignored me about a guy who did something to me. But there's so many things that happen. I know people who cannot walk or talk anymore because they didn't get an answer on their call light. I know people who literally sit in their shit for fucking many hours. You know, I know people like Crystal who had a brain bleed because she fell so many goddamn times on her head and nobody seemed to notice. Oh, did the doctor come see him? No. Me, Jeremy, and Albert. We're the ones who were like trying to figure out what was wrong with her. Because she was trying to fucking like, she was like using her foot to move, but she kept trying to go into the wall. And nobody's paying attention. They're too busy trying to just keep people alive on a basic level. So I don't even blame the CNAs, and I don't blame most of the nurses. It's the evil nurses. It's the evil ones, the ones that are okay with, they are actively trying to destroy me and refusing to help me or talk to me.
That goes for anybody, man, like.
How is that normal? But they're doing it for Jeremy. And I'm glad he feels good, but I'm having trouble not hating him. I don't respect him. And I definitely am not attracted to him anymore. So I'm not sure why I've been holding on because I just think it's good for us to have a little community.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
because it was so much healthier and the room's good, and I don't know, he doesn't seem to care. I saw his sister watching me on here last night, but nobody offers me anything. Hey, I've been taking care of your family member for fucking almost 4 years. But you know, I do have one of his family members that's nice to me and helping me, but he always threatens to take that away from me, and he knows I don't know anybody. And I feel like saying that kind of stuff is abusive. Like, he does abusive stuff, and I try to fix it, I try to make it better, but I can't, and this is the worst thing to do to me right now.
Completely falling apart. Rabbi Shmuley, I guess he's got it all together. And so you're gonna love this. Let me show you guys.
They're all treating me like this isn't real when I have fucking brochures on my door. They're disrespecting their fucking employees too, because one of their employees' kids has it too. Fuck them.
And here is how it's going, ladies and gents. The #1 trend on Twitter, Candace Owens triumphs over Rabbi Shmuley. Not that it was hard, but let me tell you something crazy, which I did not expect way from out of left field. RFK Jr., formerly the presidential hopeful, he's obviously gotten behind President Trump. That is a good thing. Well, apparently he was one of a very small group of people who watched
sitting around and
thought, yeah, Candace is in the wrong.
Having anxiety and everybody looking at me and judging me.
Anti-Semitism. You're not going to believe what he actually.
I'm already in hell. Why are they trying to make it worse? Every fucking person, every fucking.
Stance, I guess.
Do you understand? Every fucking person looks at me like either pity or fucking like gossip. So I feel like I've been here for like 4 years and they have no respect for people. Like, why do they instigate? And then I can't even tell anybody what's really going on. I say it on here and all they do is threaten me. Oh, you being online is why you're getting bullied. No, bitch, I'm online because I have no fucking choice. Thank you. And I'm not about drama. I just have a lot going on, and I feel like every time I'm abused, a person abuses me when I go to them. And every person that I trust ends up hurting me.
I do want to show you my favorite moments from the back and forth of Rabbi Shmuley. I was going to show it to you yesterday, but I didn't want to scoop Piers. Obviously, it's his show, and I wanted to make sure that he got the viewership that he deserved for hosting us. And I was very grateful to Piers. We've had our moments in the past, but he at least allowed me to explain myself and to counter.
It's really hard to hold it together when you can feel your organs, like it's so like sharp, piercing pain, and I don't know what to do. They give me like nothing, and then they watch me suffer, and then they bully me. Like, how are you gonna blame me for the pain I'm in? It's like this aching pain. It's so painful.
Take you out of context, right? Which is so dishonest.
I don't know what to do with myself right now.
Lie and take people out of context, especially when you do that and deem yourself.
I feel so broken.
Like you're lying full time while telling the public that you're God's chosen people. That doesn't sit right with me.
Why would somebody hurt me so bad? I've done so much for him. The things I've had to do for him and his wounds. Like, if you understand how bad wounds can be, like, yeah, you know when they have like open wounds and it's like everywhere, like, you don't seem to understand how understanding I've been. He's like in bed, he can't even fucking move. I can't even fucking lay down with him anymore because he gained a lot of weight, and I mean, so have I, but fuck. And then he doesn't even fucking offer any support at all. Like, he just talks shit to me and calls me a crybaby. And if he hurts my feelings, like, I was over at his room and he hurt my feelings because he doesn't care about what happens to me. Oh, honey, you're way behind. He's done a million things to me, but unfortunately, I spent my entire life fucking trying to protect him because everybody likes him, and now he knows I'm gonna get bullied even more, and I'm sure he'll become friends with fucking what's his face. Yeah, we're both suffering, but I'm not fucking making him, like, I go to him and help him. I let him use things when he's treating me like shit. Like, they lied to me, and he's treating me like shit. He's so mean. He literally, like, I'm like, look, I'm trying to get legal paperwork against this nurse, and this nurse has been abusive to me, and I have witnesses, and he didn't do anything, and he refuses to not be with her. I don't know. I don't know who you are either. I'm blocking you. I'm sorry. But you just don't seem, oopsies, I added some notes. I don't think that people who come in here and they point things out over and over again are helping. He didn't tell them anything. He told them, well, what he told them is that he didn't say that, and what they told him was the opposite. They told him that he couldn't even be in the same nursing home with me unless he went to a different room, and that's why he chose it. That's what he said, and I heard him. He said it to everybody, and everybody here knows because they heard him say it to them when he was on the phone with me. They planned it before they sent. Yeah, they planned it before they even sent him to the hospital, because everyone was like, "How long were you together?" So they orchestrated that breakup, and it fucking worked. Congratulations, you put him around the poisonous, fucking gossiping piece of shit who has the same name as my mother. Please call and make sure they know that she has done this to me. She goes, "Are you okay, Jeremy?" And by the way, everybody here knows she's the thirstiest nurse ever. Yeah, he's not nice to me. No. And it was the last straw when he refused to say that he can't have that nurse, because it's a conflict of interest if I'm engaged to someone who has a nurse who I'm trying to fucking get a restraining order or go and get a cease and desist against. I do deserve better. He can't even go to the hospital with me. He literally offers me so little, and he takes and he takes and he takes and he whines and he whines and he acts like he's better than me. Do you know what he told me? He told me that I have done nothing with my life.
Please do not cut me off.
He said, I'm the one who's done something. Oh, because you had kids? Oh, and you're teaching them to be mean to me. Yeah, I'm his fucking backbone. And I always have been. He's a weak, small man. And that's what you, like, when people, like, I'm sure he was a good father when he was healthy, but teaching your children to treat people badly is not okay. And he said that they watch me every day. You guys, what your dad is doing is not okay. In fact, I've been trying to prevent you from even knowing it, because I'm trying to protect them, because they have enough fucking stress in their life, because both of their parents are sick and I'm sick, and I know some of them care about me, but Jeremy's trying to say he's going to take them away, and why are you talking? I literally messaged his daughter, and all I said was, hey, like, I've been outside a lot, so I've missed it when you've called. How you doing? Like, you know what I mean? How are you doing? How was, like, Disney, whatever, you know? And he wrote me a message. Why are you messaging my kid? He's like, are you messaging my family because you don't have one? Oh, that's interesting. When it's a holiday, I'm their fucking stepmom. When it's convenient, when you need something, that's the only time he's ever nice to me. Or when he's fucking hungry. Because that's all he cares about, is himself and food and looking like a good parent. He does love his kids, and he's very good with them when you know, he's loving. But that shows me that he's capable of love. So I know that he is not the right person for me. He has been using me the whole time, and now he can enjoy sitting in his own shit for 3 hours. Be my guest. Oh, and no one's gonna come visit you over there. Oh, maybe some people will, but you're nowhere near the door where the smoking is. And they are not allowed to fucking instigate. So they're still not allowed to decide for us. We should be able to decide, because he is a narcissist, because we are the ones who have rights, but they've violated every single right we have. He just told me, I give up. He's acting like he doesn't give a fuck ever. He only gives a fuck if he wants something. And even his family fucking agrees. So
God wants me to ruin you, to annihilate you, to harass you, to call the FBI and blame pizza on you.
Can you guys tell me what you see? Like, remind me so I don't go back.
Do you think that when the public watches that and they hear him lie and they hear what I actually said and they hear where my heart was when I said it, there's not going to be a worldwide reaction to
It's so hard. I'm in so many different abusive relationships at the same time. The nursing home, and then the trolls, and then him. I don't got this. I don't. They can't leave me without pain control when I'm hurting so bad and then abuse me and then try to manipulate me and violate all my rights and not take care of me.
Apologist like Tucker Carlson is suddenly a Hitler apologist simply because he had a conversation with a historian they didn't want heard. But not everybody does survive it is the point. This is the reason why I talk about it. And they go, oh my God, you're so obsessed. Yes, you're right. Because there are so many people who have had their lives ruined because of these lies.
And then it's hard to leave, right?
And now we're just starting to see
it's hard to leave
because people are fighting and people are revealing this sort of hatred and this sort of
Thank you for helping me, because honestly, I wouldn't have known about that if nobody told me.
Judaism is pedocentric.
What?
Obviously, Shmuley went ahead and tried to sell that to
I can't put my oxygen in because my nose is running now. So it's making it really hard to breathe. But they don't give cold medicine. They don't do anything. They go hardcore. You can't do anything for anything. Literally, you can't have anything. You can't have anything. Oh, well, unless you're a favorite. If you're their king. And I bet you anything, Jeremy and that king guy will become friends again because they're criminals who've unalived people, okay, I guess. Sorry. I don't know that. Allegedly.
You know,
these fucking assholes, dude. Go ahead, threaten me again, assholes. Fuck you.
That was raped by a man and then he fled to a
I don't think that men that are gangsters.
And it's an easy layup. It's an easy
layup. And they're gangsters. They're gangsters. Oh, mob life, right? It's not fucking cute. It's not cute. And you're not a gangster anymore, dude. You're fucking laying in bed. He called me an orca. I called him Jabba the Hutt.
I am a Christian. I'm aware of what the first 5 books of my Bible are.
What the fuck? You want to call me an orca? Bitch, have you seen you? Fuck you. I mean, he is like Jabba the Hutt. Like, literally in bed, like laying, like literally, and fucking talking shit. Fucking tell him I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna call me that, it's gonna, you're gonna tell me that, like, you're gonna tell me to shut up when I'm throwing up and make fun of me.
Absolute nonsense, given the many billions of dollars that we give to Israel.
He doesn't usually talk about my appearance, but he definitely always talks about my personality, and it says that like when I was being mistreated, he was like just stop, like stop talking. I was trying to tell them something and they kept talking over me and interrupting me, and I was like begging for them to listen, and they were laughing at me. They were laughing, thank you, honey. They were laughing at me, and they rolled their eyes at me, and they rolled their eyes when I told them about my memory issues. You guys know I have memory issues. I can't remember shit. Thank you, honey. I don't even know. That's cute. Thank you. I've never had people give me stuff like that, like the last couple days. I can't believe that Aminata would do that. That makes me feel so bad. She says kindness is free. Like, what are you talking about? That's not kind. Kindness is talking to your friend. By the way, Aminata never offered me anything. I have no idea what they were talking about. Putting me in a truck, that's the only thing I heard. I was not a part of it. I have no idea. I have no idea. And I should be able to get... Yeah, and I was telling them that.
Please don't cut me off. You told a lie.
And I'm suffering and I don't get medicine, and he gets all the medicine he wants. So does Albert. And both of them have been meth heads. Sorry, not sorry, they both admit it. So anyway, I've been real, they've been real. I'm not fucking saying anything they haven't said. So it's just unfair that all these, and then fucking the president was addicted to H, and all he ever talks about is how much he loves that stuff. Oh, and duct tape and garbage bags. So yeah, they need to control my pain. They wouldn't have an issue with me at all if I could do everything for myself. But if I can't fucking breathe and I can't, it's like, oh, they say, but you can breathe or you wouldn't be talking. I'm like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean by that. Why would you waste my time and make me fucking explain that shit?
that my instinct would be to defend.
Yeah, well, Jeremy's
the pedophiles.
really bad. I have like 10 hours of him, and I didn't want to, but I felt unsafe when and then he was being changed one time, and he literally like told me he was gonna like all these things he would do to me if he could get up.
Tribalism and fanaticism that has gone so extreme that the instinct is
And
to scream
I could
and
see
yell
my
and smear
CNA had
and
like
lie to
tears in her
an
eyes.
individual who is bringing the